This portal in Brookhaven takes me to realistic Brookhaven, and I'm going to step inside that portal now, because I want to get to know realistic Brookhaven. Go! Perfect! I've already entered the first realistic Brookhaven, and there really are some very realistic cars here. This Ferrari looks like a real Ferrari, because it's so realistic. However, I can't get inside this Ferrari. Wow, no way! My character is completely bugged. I don't know what happened. I saw that there's a helicopter at the Brookhaven police station. I want to find out if this helicopter really works. And here's a ladder outside the police station. I think it's to make it easier for me to get inside this helicopter. The helicopter really does work. Look how cool that is. This helicopter is really amazing. And it also looks like a very realistic helicopter. I want to see this mountain house because it looks like a very realistic house. So that's why I want to go to this mountain house. Wow, I'm literally destroying this mountain house. Perfect, I'm going inside the house right now. The helicopter is flying itself. How is that possible? There's no one flying the helicopter and it's flying by itself. That doesn't make sense. This house doesn't look like a realistic house because it's all very square. Here there's a pool table and a couple of arcades, but I don't think this house is realistic. I want to find another house that's more realistic. This house looks a bit more realistic. I'll look inside to see if there's any furniture. Apparently not. This house is completely empty. There's no furniture, but at least it has this balcony. That's very nice. It gives you a view of the town of Brookhaven. These houses already exist in Brookhaven. Everyone knows about them, but this Brookhaven I didn't think was very realistic. I think more things are missing. I think there's something wrong with the portal because it took me to a Brookhaven that wasn't so realistic. Portal, I want a very realistic Brookhaven. I'm going to go inside the portal now, and I'm going to find out if it's going to work this time. I hope the portal takes me to the most realistic Brookhaven of all. Go! There you go. I think it's starting to get a bit better. Look at this car. This car is very realistic. I really like this car. And the cool thing is that it really works. It's a super realistic car. I think it's the most realistic car I've ever seen at Brookhaven. There's a fire station here. It has some fire trucks that are also very realistic. However, I don't know how to start this fire truck. Perfect! I've done it. I managed to start this fire truck. And here's this giant building. It's a very realistic building. It looks like the buildings in New York because it's very big. Wow, I can't believe it. I found an amusement park. Look at this. There's a Ferris wheel here, and I want to go to this amusement park now. I'm sure it's going to be really fun. There's a water park too, and I want to go on all these rides. The first ride I'm going on is going to be this Ferris wheel. Perfect. I think I just need to get on. That's it. Now I want to get to the top because I want to see the city, because I want to see the whole town of Brookhaven from this Ferris wheel. Wow, that's incredible. I can see the city of Brookhaven from the highest place, but I'm getting off this Ferris wheel. I want to go on another ride. I think this is a complete amusement park because there are several rides in here, like this one that's spinning really fast. That's a lot of fun too. But now I want to go on some water slides, and I'm going to go now. Look at the height. I'm a bit afraid of heights, and this water slide is very extreme. I'm going to have some water because I'm very nervous, and I'm going down right now. Go! Wow, look how cool. I'm going down this slide super fast. That's pretty amazing. What's that? There's a wall stopping me. How is that possible? There's literally a wall in the middle of the water slide. That's very dangerous. That wall shouldn't be there. I think that's a soccer stadium. And right next to the soccer stadium, there's this giant swimming pool. The water is also very realistic. And there's also this trampoline that doesn't work. I don't know why there's a soccer stadium here. It doesn't make sense, but there's a soccer stadium out of nowhere. I thought this Brookhaven was a bit better, but I want a more realistic Brookhaven than this one. That's it. I entered the portal again, and I came to this Brookhaven. I've already noticed a few different things. The water fountain is made of a different material. It looks like concrete. It looks very realistic. And also those cars are very realistic. Very nice. I'm gonna use this police car, and the police car also works for real. That's very good. Now, I need to explore this Brookhaven to find out what's there. Look at this. The material of the Brookhaven Motel is entirely concrete. That's very different. It gave a very different detail. And I also found this super futuristic and realistic building. I don't know if I can get into this building, but I'll try. Here I think it's the pool that's in the Brookhaven houses. And here's this building that looks very realistic. Can I get inside this building? Apparently there's no door. Perfect. I found the door. No, there's no way I can get inside this realistic building. This Brookhaven is totally different. It looks very realistic, and I like it a lot. Now I'm gonna go inside this lake house. There's no lake here, I don't know why. But this is theoretically the lake house in the real Brookhaven, and I hope this door is open. Perfect. I've gone inside the house. Here's a photo of super realistic bananas. And here's a giant sofa. It's a very realistic house. Here's the kitchen. Look at all the details. There are so many details in this house. This house is really, really realistic. I like it a lot. Here's the bedroom. It's a huge bedroom, and there's also this balcony. I really like this Brookhaven. It's very realistic, but I think there's still room for improvement. I want to enter a much more realistic Brookhaven. Look how incredible. This computer is very realistic. The keyboard is also very realistic. Look at the very nice keyboard. There's also the monitor. There's a lot of detail in this computer. Incredible. I love it. I'm gonna enter the portal again, and now, this time, I want the most realistic Roblox game. I want one that's very, very similar to real life. To be very realistic. And I'm gonna enter the portal right now. I hope that this time this portal will surprise me. Go! No way, I've ended up in a Roblox racing game. I think I forgot to specify to the portal that I wanted to enter a realistic Brookhaven game. But I'm in the most realistic Roblox game there is, which is this racing game. Look at this car. It's really, really realistic. If I could put this car in Brookhaven, it would definitely be the most realistic Brookhaven ever. This game is very realistic, but it's not Brookhaven. I want a realistic Brookhaven. Perfect. I got into this Brookhaven, but it doesn't look that realistic. There's a lot of fog. Brookhaven's traffic light has crashed. Why is that? What happened? Did a car crash here? There's another traffic light on the ground here too, and the Brooks Diner looks a bit different. But this Brookhaven doesn't look realistic. I find this Brookhaven a bit scary. Look at that. This Brookhaven is very, very scary. I don't like this Brookhaven very much. I think that portal is fooling me because this Brookhaven isn't realistic. It's very scary. I think I'd better look for another Brookhaven. I hope that portal doesn't fool me again because I want to enter a very realistic Brookhaven. The last Brookhaven this portal took me to was very scary, and I don't want a scary Brookhaven. I want a realistic Brookhaven. I hope it works out this time. I think it's improved a lot because this car is very realistic. This car is also very realistic, and I discovered that there's a giant water park here. What's that? There are rats following me? Wow, these rats are trying to attack me. I think these rats are pet rats because they're following me. That's very strange. I don't want to have a pet rat. I'm going up this ladder because I want to go down the highest water slide in Brookhaven, which I believe is this purple slide, and I'm going down it right now. Go! Woo! That's a lot of fun. This Brookhaven may not be the most realistic, but I'm sure it's the most fun of all because there's a giant water slide. Very, very fun. That was amazing. I loved it. To go down this slide, you have to take this float, and there's room for one more person. That's why I'm gonna take these rats down with me. Woo! Go! Look at that, the rats are going down the slide with me. I think they're having a lot of fun too. This water slide, it's a lot of fun because you can only go down with a float, and that's very different. And the coolest thing is that I'm going down a slide with rats. Perfect, I've reached the end. I think the rats got lost halfway down because I don't see them. This last Brookhaven was certainly a lot of fun, but my patience has run out. I want the most realistic Brookhaven of all. If I don't get into the most realistic Brookhaven, I'm going to be very angry with this portal. I hope it works out this time. It will. Now it's finally worked. This Brookhaven is the most realistic of all. There's a market here that I can't get into. I think I need a cell phone to get in. Yes, I literally have to have my cell phone in my hand to enter this market because it's a futuristic market, so there are no employees working here. And there are lots of very realistic foods here. Look at this. These are very, very realistic foods that exist in the real market. That's pretty amazing. Now I need to hold my cell phone in my hand to be able to open this door so I can leave the market. And I can also put cars in this Brookhaven. I want to put this premium Ferrari. Will I be able to use it? Yes, I can put this premium Ferrari in and it really works. But I want to go into the mall to find out what's here. There's also a market in the mall, and the food is very realistic. It's really very realistic. That's really, really cool. And this market is not futuristic, so I can enter this market without my cell phone. I go up to the second floor of the mall to find out what's there. Here there's KFC, and here there's also a food court. Very, very big. I'm gonna use the Ferrari I spawned and go to the sea at Brookhaven because I want to put in a boat. I want to find out if boats really work in Brookhaven. Can I get this yacht to work? I'll try it now. It worked. I managed to put this yacht in. This is exactly the yacht that's in Brookhaven's lake house. But I want to find out if there's any way I can fly this yacht. I don't believe it. There is no way I can fly this yacht. It's very, very slow, but it's really working. That's pretty amazing. Can I change the color of the yacht? No, I can't change the color, but just the yacht is working. That's incredible. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Bye.